Sunday, everybody. Welcome everybody to the channel today. Thank you for tuning in. This will be a quick video. Of course, I want to say welcome to everyone who this is your first time clicking on this video, and thank you for those who continue to tune in from week to week. It is another week of a reveal of a make and another week of giveaway. I will talk about the giveaway later in the video. This first, let's go ahead and reveal who is the winner from last week's drawing. Okay, it is time to pick our winner. Thank you everybody for your entries. I greatly appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and put in the URL, filter duplicate users here, and all right, so we're going to scroll down and get our YouTube comments. There are 55 unique comments, so let's go ahead and pick our winner. All right, congratulations, Trina Asbury. I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. Thank you so much for your entry. Please reach out to me at NaturalDane@gmail.com. I'll put that on the screen and also respond to your comment. Congratulations again, Trina, so much, and thank you all who have entered. Congratulations again, Trina. Thank you so much for all of you who have participated, left your comments, and thank you again for the wonderful compliments and everything from that video. I greatly appreciate it. If you missed that video, go back and watch it. I did a DIY sewing advent box, and yes, my mother have received it, and so that video was from last week Sunday. And then if you missed on Wednesday, because you still have, according to the day you see this video, you still have an extra day to take advantage of the Black Friday, Cyber Weekend, Monday weekend sales that I had told you about. And so definitely go check out that video, and then you can go over and check out those businesses that are running specials. So this week will be week number 2. You all know that I absolutely love supporting small businesses, and also I thank all of you for supporting me here on my channel, sharing out the videos, leaving comments, emails, all of that good stuff. So this is week 2 of 4. All of the giveaways will run from the Sunday through Friday. So today's giveaway starts today that you're seeing this, which is Sunday. Okay, I had to look at the calendar. Today is Sunday. The day that you're seeing this is Sunday, November 28th. So today's giveaway will close on Friday, December 3rd. Yes, at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will draw the winner, and then next week Sunday you will know who the winner is. So, and I will talk about that giveaway in just a moment. So again, congratulations, Trina. Please reach out to me at my email, which was on the screen, and I will also respond to your comment in that last week's video. So today will be a relatively quick review. It is a new pattern release by Rebecca Page Patterns, and if you and it just so happened, I'm losing light. I actually had to hurry up and come in here and record this video, but it just so happened this day again, I think this is my 3rd or 4th time wearing this dress, but this is the Rebecca Page Paris day dress. Knit dress is a tier dress, and also the Rebecca Page Kingston denim jacket is what I have on. And so the pattern I'm talking about today is a new pattern release. It was actually released on November 26th. And you all know that Rebecca Page Patterns is running a 30% off that ends on, when you see this tomorrow, Monday, Cyber Monday, for 30% off all patterns. So if today's pattern is something that you're interested in that I'll talk to you about, definitely jump on it, or any of their other patterns. Remember, I am a Rebecca Page brand ambassador, so I thank you all who have been using the affiliate links. It definitely helps. You don't have to, but of course, as brand ambassadors, we do get commission off of any of those who decide to purchase using that link. And so I will leave a link to the gingerbread house tent, table tent, which I'll be talking about today. And also I do have a playlist for garments, all of the garments that I have made from Rebecca Page Patterns. I'll leave that up here in the iCards and down in the description box below. So if you just want to peruse through, maybe there was some garments you were thinking about, check and see if I've already done a review, and then I can let you know if it's something that you might be interested in. So one of the things I do enjoy about Rebecca Page Patterns is, and I've mentioned this before, I was drawn to Rebecca Page Patterns a few years ago based off of garment sewing. But one of the things that I did notice about her patterns is that she do release for children as well, and she have a few things for men. And so for many of the women patterns, you'll see the mini me and all of that, those different options. But also I've talked about the release, there was the picnic, it was the picnic blanket with the backpack that I thought is so cute. There are just some really nice variety and versatility in Rebecca Page Patterns. So if you do have small children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, all that good stuff, you definitely, there is a nice broad, wide range and variety of patterns. And so the one I want to talk to you about today, you might be surprised by, and I do have to apologize because the day I'm filming this, it rained. Actually, it's been raining the past couple days, and it's been overcast, and I have not been able to get great pictures. So I'm sure by the time this video go up, by the time I edit it, I'll say that. By the time I edit it, I may not have gotten great pictures, but you'll be able to tell in this video, which I don't think I'll be able to, because it's just been overcast. So the pictures I want to take, I haven't been able to. But anyway, let's jump into it. This is the pattern that was released by Rebecca Page Patterns. It is the Gingerbread House Table Tent. Now, you all might be thinking, why are you making a table tent? No, I don't have small children. I'm not giving this away to anybody. But I will say, every year, this time of the year, there's always something DIY creative that I want to do. If you all remember, it was last Christmas, I believe this was last Christmas, I did this was the DIY. This was a different type of advent calendar. This actually has pockets. I did a whole video making it. Well, it was a live, so it wasn't a sew with me, it was just a live, and we were, you know, I went live and just made this from start to finish. So I'll link to that up in the iCards and in the description box. The pattern is off of Etsy, but it has pockets in the front where you can put little treats in there. And if you saw the first year I did, well, I'm not doing Vlogmas, but the year I did Vlogmas, there was I drew something out. Oh no, that was 2 years ago, 2019. Yeah, that was 2019. I drew out it was a little Christmas trivia, and I asked you the questions and you answered. The next day I gave the answer to it, and then there was a piece of candy I think I had in there for my husband to get out every day, you know, in the different days. So it's 24 days Advent. So every now and again, mostly every holiday around this time, I always say I'm gonna, you know, DIY the house, because I really do want to make the dress form Christmas tree. I know you've all seen that. I'll pop up a couple pictures of what that looks like. Again, I did not prepare enough to do both, but there were other things I wanted to make to put around the house. We do put up a Christmas tree, but for the past 2 years we haven't, and had decided not to. And so we decided not to, not for any particular reason. We actually had a tree, but the style of the tree, we end up falling out of love with it and donating it to Goodwill. But I do still decorate little decorations, and I always say I want to make something. And so when I saw the call out for the gingerbread house table tent, I was like, that is perfect, because we have this fireplace. We never use it. We don't use the fireplace because it's a real fireplace, and no, not using that. But anyway, it's big, and it gets a lot of cool air when it does get cold here. Cool air does come through there, so we put plastic over it this time of the year, and plastic is over it now. But I was like, wouldn't it be nice to put something in front of that big hole with the plastic, and I thought this would be perfect because then and so I don't have the pictures. Hopefully by next week Sunday I'll have pictures of what it looks like in front of the fireplace, because what I want to do is put up this gingerbread house table tent. I figure with the dimensions of it, perfect size, because the dimensions of this here is 29, it can fit 29 and a half by 29 and a half inches wide by 29 inches tall by 49 inches long. So I figured that was a good size to put in front of the fireplace. And what I was going to do is wrap 2 empty boxes. You know how you see that in stores, in a solid color, like a glittery, probably a red glitter, wrapping paper, and put 2 bowls on the top and set it on the side, and then I have Christmas lights, but the Christmas lights I forgot is long to wrap around a tree. I need something shorter, so I'm thinking, you know, more compact. So I'm thinking I really need to get some fairy lights, which I can grab at the store. I might just get them off of Amazon, some red fairy lights to drape around the top. I'll share a couple pictures with you on the screen of ones that have been done. And so, because you have so much variety in this, so I want to do kind of an adult version. So the pattern has a lot of options where you can actually use all of the pattern pieces that is in the pattern. Now granted, if you print this off, that is a lot of paper. I sent mine to PDF plotting and that was still a lot of pages. I will say that out the gate, I prefer to do the PDF plotting because I don't want to stick a bunch of papers together. And then once it's all printed, once it came back all printed on the copy shop version, the actual pattern pieces, and she said this in here, but I did notice the pattern pieces are big enough. So if you do have children, you have pattern pieces, and then you have the diagram on the front of the front wall, the side wall, and the back wall. It's the diagram. Everything is illustrated on there. You can give that to your whoever you're making this for, a little person that you're making this for, give that to them to color in, and they can use that. So none of that paper will go to waste. Most definitely it will not go to waste. They can use that to color it in. They can put that up on their walls, stick it to their walls and stuff. And so that is actually why, not why I chose the A0, but for me, I wanted to see the full diagram and not have to worry about printing out all of the pages. So either way, if you print out the pages yourself, it's a lot of pages. You send it to PDF plotting. I want to say it was a total of 15. It was between 12 and 15 pages. And so for the A0 size, and it's all black and white. So I forget what is it, $1.20, $30 per page from PDF plotting to print. So yeah, so that's roughly what you will be paying to get it to print, and then plus shipping if you have it shipped to you. But so yeah, that's why I sent mine, because I wanted to see the diagram, so as I was laying out everything, I can see how it's supposed to look. And so, but there again, when you see my little video, you'll see that I didn't use all of necessarily the same colors and everything like that, because I wanted it to look a little bit more adult-like. I only did the decorations on the front, so you can do as many decorations as you like. You don't have to do any decorations at all. There's a lot of versatility. You can actually, this table tent actually can be a slip cover, a button closure, so all the corners you can close with the button, or it can just be loose, open, flapping in the just flapping, where if you put it over the table, the kids can crawl underneath it, and on the wrong side it's lined, because most of the pattern pieces you can line. You can choose to use Velcro, you can choose to use glue, you can stitch them on if you want them removable. And then you will use the Velcro and different things of that nature. Obviously for me, I didn't go through all of any of that. I stitched all my corners closed so it can slip over. I wanted mine to be a slip cover, and I actually glued and double-sided taped down all of the pieces that I wanted on the front. And I pretty much kept my color scheme very simple. You have the option of using vinyl for the window panes, or for the actual windows. I did do that for the windows on the front, and I'll show up a video here. But the door window, I did not cut that out so you can see it in the back, because one of the options I wanted to leave open that I thought would be really cool, if I did, right now I'm thinking it's gonna go over a it might go over a box, and I'll probably cut out behind the windows, because what I'm thinking I would like to do, you know those lights that you put up under things and it changes different colors? That's what I think I want to do. I want to be able to put a light up underneath there, but slide it on the box. I want to permanently, that's how I want to permanently leave it. And then and cut out where you can see the light come through. So when I put the little light that strobes through, you'll see it. So that's essentially it. Like I said, I didn't do decorations for the side or the back. I only did the decorations on the front, and I kept it really, really super duper simple. I do like the detail with the roof trim, which kind of looks like snow falling down on the front, sides and back. I did do the roof trim detail all the way around. And so yeah, you do need, well, depending on what you do, you'll have to make sure that you get the right amount of fabric. I did use for the walls that burgundy color. That is the 108 wide fabric from Joann's. So perfect example. Again, for quilters, you already know about that extra wide width fabric. That's what I used to do the walls, because one, it was on sale. I think it was only $3.99, $2.99, that the doorbuster sales that they've been having over the past week or so. And it was regularly $9.99. I think it was $3.99 a yard on sale. So yeah, I got only 3 yards of that, and that was enough for me to do the front wall, back wall, and side walls. And then all of the pieces are actually felt, because there is an option to use just fabric, but then you line that and you can turn out some of the pieces and different stuff like that, but the felt doesn't fray. So it's, you know, I wanted that part to be quick for me. I highly recommend, if you have children, a small person or something like that, this is a perfect project for them to help you with. Especially if you use felt, they can use, you know, the child scissors to cut out the pieces and just help decorate and, you know, have all their input and everything into putting this together. I really like it for that. It can be a really fun family project, but if you're an adult and it's just for you, you can make it as adult or childlike as you like. Mine, I wanted mine a little bit more streamlined. Kept it simple. My gingerbread man, like I said, all of my pieces are felt except for the candy canes. That is actually striped fabric. But my gingerbread man, I had some cording that I used for the smile already in my stash. I had 3 buttons that I used for the buttons down the front, and the black eyes are buttons, and then the I didn't do the little squigglies, the white squigglies and all that. Again, it's up to you how much detail you want to put in. The door handle, the mailbox with the post, all those are pieces. And so it was in the gumdrops in the front, all fun to put together. The door is actually a vinyl I already have in my stash, and I chose to do just a beige color, the trim of the window for all of the different window pieces. But I did use vinyl for the side panels on the side of the windows, as well as the full door is also out of a vinyl. Now, the only thing I will say, I should have used my walking foot for that. I had to really press from the wrong side, obviously. The puckers, because it was real puckery when I had finished it, and that's because I wasn't using my walking foot when I was stitching down the parts that were vinyl onto the to the front. But after I ironed it, it was good, and I steamed as I was doing that. But that is it very, this is a labor time intensive project. So that's why I say, I think, in my opinion, like if I had little people or something like that, this would be a fun family project, something, especially during the time where, at least here in the United States, I don't know when kids are off in other countries, but in the United States, there's that whole week off for Thanksgiving. This will be a perfect project for them to get going on. They can do most of the cutting out, depending on their age, obviously, taking all that safety and everything to consideration. They can cut everything out. They still, like I said, if you send it to the copy shop, they have the pages that they can still color in and put up on their walls or decorate, you know, their rooms or whatever with. And so, yeah, I definitely highly recommend it. Obviously, for me, it took me 2 days. I would say 2 days, maybe 6 hours each day, because I was, you know, gluing and doing different stuff in this long pieces. And so, it can take some time, and I was doing stuff in between. So if you decide to do this where you have the interior, the exterior, because the interior is kitchen and chair and deep decorations, all the detail, windows in the back, in the chimney, and the sleigh and the snowman, lots of fun decorating options. But be prepared. I would think if you're working on this with a child and you do all of the decorations, you do all the interior, your lining, if you have Velcro pieces and stuff, it's probably going to take you a couple weeks, I would say. And the only reason I'm saying a couple weeks, if they're in school and it's after school or a weekend project, if you start during the week of Thanksgiving, you know, that can really keep them occupied working on this, and they're having fun putting different things, all the different pieces together and prepping for you. Take that week, and then the next week, obviously, as the adult, you'll be sewing it all together. That part doesn't take long at all. But yeah, and then keep in mind, if the measurements for this table tent, you need something smaller, then she does have in the pattern how to take measurements and shrink down the size of the table tent to fit. Say if you have a smaller square table or a round table or a smaller round table, you can customize. You don't then have to print the pattern pieces. Then you can just print, you can make the dimensions calculated to make all the dimensions different for the size of the front wall, back wall, and side wall. But then take that in consideration for your pattern pieces too, if you have to shrink those down just a little bit. But that is it. I would say a fun project. And like I said, I was in the mood again. Haven't done it in a couple years to do some DIY, and I want to do the dress form Christmas tree, but I'm not gonna get to that. I know I'm not, but I did want to do this. When I saw it pop up, I was like, perfect. I wanted to do a couple projects, and so this fit the bill. Let me know what you think. Probably better pictures will not come until next week, Sunday, when I announce the winner. Let me jump actually into the giveaway for this week. But I do want to say, if you have any questions or anything, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, that is the gingerbread house table tent, everybody. So yeah, what is this week's giveaway? So today's giveaway is for My Daily Threads. If you follow Miss Cherie over on Instagram, you already know all about her fabulousness. You know that she also owns the subscription box that she has as well. And so if you follow her, you know that she is working on her new designs for her 2022 sewing planner. So make sure you are following her over on Instagram so you can see when that drops. But that is what today's giveaway is for those who love to plan and love to think ahead and have different ideas. You know, she has some beautiful illustrations in her planner. You know, I have purchased her planner in the past, and so yeah, that is what we help you get started off in planning things for 2022. And you can also, and what I used it for as well, is also writing things in there personally, you know, different things, and planning out my month, week, and different besides sewing other things as well that I will add into the planner. So yes, it's a very nice planner, very beautiful illustrations, and love Miss Cherie over there at My Daily Threads. So if you would like to enter, go ahead and put My Daily Threads down in the comment section. Remember, this closes, you're seeing this on the 28th of November, so this closes on Friday, December 3rd, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I will announce the winner in next week's Sunday's video. So that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comment section below, and I will leave links to everything that I have mentioned down in the description box below as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it, and I pray that you all have, by the time you see this, it will be after Thanksgiving, so I pray that for those who celebrate here in the United States, that you all had a very pleasurable, relaxing, peaceful Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for Wednesday. It will be that sewing, yes, oh, the sewing buzz, that's right, in the S&D sewing chat. Sewing buzz is going to be good. S&D sewing chat is going to be extra special because I have some extra special guests for you on Wednesday. All right, everybody, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You all have a fantastic and blessed rest and start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.